Week marked a tie for the third highest total of COVID-19 patients in the hospital. While today that number did decline, they are expected to continue to see increased numbers as the number of cases has increased. Blair Caldwell talked one-on-one with Memorial Health's Associate Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Stephen Thacker, and shares his thoughts.
Is this the time to raise the flag or the alarm for people in our community?
Certainly. I think we're probably past that point, honestly. This is a time where we can expect COVID-19 cases to rise continually for, at least the foreseeable next few weeks.
Local hospitals continue to treat more patients hospitalized because of COVID-19. Leaders at Memorial Health say they are seeing an average patient age of about 50, and some are having shorter stays. They have 10 fewer patients today than yesterday.
Now that number sounds good, but it still doesn't reflect the challenges of this illness. These are people that are no longer infectious, but we still have many individuals who are still admitted, still recovering from their illness, but they're no longer listed as a COVID-19 admission at this time.
Dr. Thacker says at the Children's Hospital they have seen a slight uptick in pediatric admissions with 5 in a single day, but says the next day it was down to 2. He says we still have a lot to learn about how the Delta variant impacts children.
There's worry that children will be more impacted by this variant of COVID-19 than prior ones, in that they may be more likely to have infection, and they may very well be more likely to have symptoms that lead to them needing either care in their primary care office or in the uncommon scenario, needing hospitalization.
In light of this recent surge, Dr. Thacker says it's critical caregivers consider their children.
There's over 1 million kids in the U.S. who've lost a primary caregiver, whether it's their mom, their dad, their grandma, auntie, the person that takes care and is responsible for that child. Over 1 million, well over 1 million of children in the U.S. Have lost that person. And that impact at this point in the pandemic is something that I believe is vaccine preventable. And so if I'm a parent and I'm not vaccinated, I need to think real hard about what it means to be there for my child as they continue to grow older, and make sure that I'm making the right decision for myself, but also for them.
Dr. Thacker says Memorial has staff and PPE to handle COVID right now, but they do have contingency plans in place should they continue to see a rise in hospitalizations. Reporting in Savannah, Blair Caldwell, WTOC News.